AI. It's an application. And what does it say right here? This meeting is being live streamed. By staying in this meeting, you consent to being live streamed. Anyone with access to the live stream can watch or share others. So it says, got it. And here it says, I need to free up some space. Right? And so we have it here. This is like the URL for YouTube. You see that? I'm going to copy it. And you see how it takes some time? You see how it is a little bit, I put it on mute, but if I didn't, you'd see is the URL for you. You see that? So it's going to be a little bit, and you see here, you see my face. And then here, if I stop sharing, right, I know that I'm on YouTube Live. And if I wanted to, if I go on right here above, you see that I can go on live on YouTube and I'm the host. And Kitty, you see now how valuable it could possibly be. I want you to know how to do that you can do it on your own. Great skill to have. Kitty and Dr. Rush, Friday Tech, FinTech. Come see us. And guess what? You can subscribe. We can make gold members, right? Kitty, you can, what do you want to do in finance?
Not sure yet.
Let's say wealth management, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you can work along with a little AI assistant, right? And then you can meet your clients, come see me, and then this way. And we can even in the beginning, we can do it free, right? And then it may be just a way in which clients can have faith in you, have trust. I don't want giving my money. I need trust, right? Also, I don't want to give money over to just an AI bot. I don't know what they're doing. Kitty, I seen her so many months on YouTube on her channel. We go for it. Got it? So I'm recording. Anything else I need to know about the chat? Anything? So if I go in the chat here, sorry, I kept looking. Okay. So people are just whatever. Okay. Anything else? We're ready? So now what we're going to do quite a bit of things today. And first I'm going to go over some housekeeping, give you an assignment for next Wednesday. Everything I give you today is going to be due on Wednesday. Monday, what happens on Monday? Coral. Where are you going to be on Monday?
We're off.
We're off, right? So hopefully we can get a lot of this done beforehand, before we're off. Okay, so let me go back. I'm recording on YouTube. I'm recording on Loom. I'm recording also knowing the differences. I'm going to share my screen. And if there's anything in the chat people need to know. You see this? You see this, Kitty?
Yeah.
So you can see that people, now the difference is people can only chat. So we'd probably have another person, Kitty said, one person will do the Zoom chat, moderate. We'll have another person or a couple of people check our chat session, and we can do our chatting. We can do polling here. We can do a number of ways, because what? They can't speak here in Zoom. They can just view us. You know what I mean? And then you could even say, if you want to meet Kitty on your own, Kitty will set up a Zoom session with you for wealth management, or she'll have a, exclusive, those that live on Fisher Island, come see Kitty. She'll be presenting there and also having hybrid or something. Okay? Giving you ideas, Kitty. I'm good at that. I can't help myself. I always give people ideas on how they can advance whatever. I give advice. I can't help it. Can't help myself. Okay. So what do I want to do? I want to talk about something here. I'm going to make this larger. I'm going to say this. I'm going to X out. Okay. So this is the case then. Beatrice, this is the case. I'm going to tell you about something here, Beatrice. In security, in IT, we have different roles. And in our different roles, we have something that's called, Beatrice, a need to know. So let's just talk about in information systems, Blackboard. Do you have a different role than I do, Beatrice, in Blackboard for BTE210-J? Beatrice, can you do something different than I do? Did you understand my question, Beatrice?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry, I just talked, but I don't think you could hear me. I was saying we can't edit anything. We can only see what you post.
Okay, basically
public.
they're different roles in IT. And basically the roles are assigned usually to the need to know. For instance, do you need to know your own grades, Beatrice?
I need to know mine, but I don't
Yes.
need to know anybody else's.
Right. Do I need to know everybody's grades?
Yeah.
Right. I need to know everyone, so I should have more rights. In the terms of uploading, let's say, documents or uploading exercises, can you upload anything?
I don't think we can.
No, I do. So what I want to do is I want our exercises that we do, that you have full rights to Blackboard. You understand that, Patrice? I want to give you full rights to Blackboard, but I don't want to compromise my regular BTE-J section, because there's confidential information. You know, there's grades, right? If I went into the course, BTE210, I can then change attendance. I have the ability to change grades. I have the ability to do homework assignments, right? I don't want you to have that. So what I've developed is another site called the audit area. And basically, if you go, and this is what I want for everyone, Dimitri and everyone, go into Blackboard where you have all your courses and put it in a line item. And I see, for my courses, I see something called BTE210-J 03288. And then I also see BTE210-J audit. Lauren, do you see it?
I see it, yes.
So Lauren, what do you think the difference between this audit is versus the regular BT210-J in terms of roles? What would you imagine? Which has more? This is your student version. What would this be then? Do you think you'd have more rights?
Yes.
Yes. You have full rights. You're a teaching assistant in the audit section. So put that down as a note. Everybody do that. You understand, Dimitri? You have full rights. Having full rights, Lauren, is a lot of responsibility. Because if you upload something to that site, you can see what every other student uploads. And you have upload rights, and you can modify things. You could delete. So you always want, Lauren, when you're going to ever upload to this site, you always want to have a backup in another drive, in another virtual drive, on your computer, somewhere else, at least another couple of backups, because this can be corrupted. But let's go into our regular section, BTE210-J. So that's what we're going to be doing today, Lauren, is dealing with that audit section. And I'm going to give you an exercise, Lauren, that you'll be working in a group doing that exercise. Okay, So let's do some housekeeping. We're going to go to BTE210-J, the regular section. So in this case, Abby, is that how you pronounce your name? Is it Abby or Abby?
No, it's just Abby, regular.
Abby. Okay, good. So Abby, what I can do here is always when we're looking for assignments, we're always going to do our regular one. When you're looking to upload anything in terms of exercises, you'll do it this way. But let's go to BTE, our regular section. And in our regular sections here, you'll see this. And by the way, let me make an announcement here. As I mentioned before, our exams are going to be on campus, Abby, and they'll be in SBA, the computer lab in the Stubblefield in room 204 in our regular class periods. I got from some of you accommodation letters. I will be giving all those people that need extra accommodations will have more time in these exams in person. So you will be joining me, and I think it's much better because if you have questions on an exam, I want to be there to answer your questions. If I give it over into some other party, they won't be able to answer your questions. So I just want to, if you're not able to make October 9th and November 29th, there's no exception. So you need to make sure of your travel assignments or something like that, that you can make it on time. That's just on our part. So we look at what's due. And I saw today, chapter 1 was due on the adaptive assignment. Quiz 1, update your Zoom account and try to make a YouTube account. On September 6th, I'm having the Wiley Plus adaptive assignment due. We're going to use another chapter, TG1. We'll have a quiz, TG1, and we'll have I'll go over it. We're going to do a Zoom collaboration exercise today. And we're going to upload it where? We're going to upload it in our audit area. So I looked at what's due. Let me go to Wiley Plus just to make sure everything's done on Wiley Plus. And under, for instance, under chapter 1, this should have been done already. And if I go all the way down, notice in this case, Kevin, what role do I have? I'm the instructor here. You're the student. So who should I see? I should see everyone in the class. You should see what you've done on your own. So if I say open assignment, I should get an overview because I have that role. This is called the dashboard. I see 31 students completed this assignment and 6 students that haven't even started. And if I look under students, I can see that everyone that's completed it got 100%, got full credit. So I can see that they got full credit, and I see some people that haven't started. So stay with me after class to see why some of you have issues, and we'll discuss that. So you have that chapter 1 that we have already. And if I go back, in this case, if I go back, let me see if I can go back, right? I go back to J, and I go back to Wiley Plus. I can see now for next week, I need to edit this. I permit this to be viewing the content. I'll also track the number of views. And now I submit. And if I go to hardware here and go to the hardware adaptive assignment, I should see that no one has started it, right? Because I haven't assigned it. Just to make sure. And I see that there's a due date, and the due date is Wednesday, September 6th, available to the students. And I close. So what you have to tell me, Kevin, do you see that assignment in Wiley? Does it appear?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Why do I have to ask you? Because you have a different view than me, right? So this is TG1 is due. Also, under assignments and quizzes, I need to see that quiz, edit the test options, TG1 quiz. I want to make it available to students. I want to make it a new announcement. And Kevin, you want to take one time or two times?
2 times.
2 times. Let me just emphasize, Kevin, and to everyone else, the second time counts. So it's not averaged or the highest one. When they do the multiple attempts, so I still think, Kevin, don't you think you'll probably do better the second time than the first time, right? So I'm going to do it multiple times because I want you to understand the concepts, and you have. And then let me just make it due on September 6th at 5 p.m. and I submit. And Kevin, you have to look and see, do you see it under assignments and quizzes?
Yeah, I see it.
Perfect. Now, the other thing that we have in what's due, I go back, right? So we got the TG1, right, Kevin? The quiz TG1 is available. And now it says Zoom collaborate exercise. It says, please submit your audit section group and assignment details found in assignments. So just like I was telling you all, Mackenzie, I was telling you as well, is I want you to be an expert in all aspects of Zoom first. And I want you to be able to stream live to YouTube. If you want to be able, Mackenzie, remind me, what's your major?
Undeclared business.
The undeclared business. So whatever you want to do is that you can do your own channel and you can publish to go live on Zoom. So in order to do this, I want to go through assignments and quizzes. Go through that to me. Press on that. And what I want to do is I want to make exercises available. And under exercises, you should see Zoom. Let me just make this unavailable. You should see then Zoom group individual exercise. Do you see that, Mackenzie? So
Yeah.
everybody go to then exercises, which is in assignments and quizzes. And under exercises, you'll see we have a Zoom group individual exercise. So basically, you remember last week we went into groups, and basically what I want you to do individually and as a group is I want you to create a Zoom meeting using the zoom.miami.edu version. And Jonathan, that Zoom version, why do I want you to use the Zoom Miami version versus just downloading Zoom the free version of Zoom? What do you think the difference is, if any?
Don't we have Pro with the Miami version?
Yes, we have an enterprise version. So we have extra features. University of Miami is paying big bucks to Zoom to get the enterprise version, get the educational version. So my idea, Jonathan, let's get to know all the features in the enterprise, which you can't get in the free version. And one of the features is like basically that you can record live to YouTube. You can't do that in the regular version. So let me make it clear and help me here, Jonathan, in explaining to your group as well. We're going to be using zoom.miami.edu that you have permission to use because you're part of the university with your credentials. And then what I want to make sure that you realize is that when you go into Zoom, and let's see if I'm going to go into Zoom. Notice in my Zoom here, I was already in here. You can see that here I have today, I have all my meetings here, right? But do you see under Zoom, you have something called settings. So make sure when you're in settings, some things happen as default and some things don't. So we're going to be doing the meetings, and then you can see, you can go through, get your group to be familiar with what all the settings are. But especially if I go down, for instance, host a meeting, participants, you see this. You can have chat, right, for everyone, allow participants to chat. You can restrict, a number of them. But you see here on polls and quizzes, make sure meeting polls and quizzes that be checked. You can require answers to be anonymous. I'm not putting that, but make sure, Jonathan, when you're going to be doing your exercise, that polls and quizzes are checked, right? Sometimes it won't work because make sure that you can do screen sharing. Show Zoom windows during screen share. Make sure that all participants can share. With the whiteboard, allow the whiteboard content. Go to advanced. Breakout rooms. We're going to be knowing breakout rooms. So make sure that everything is checked in breakout rooms. Remote support. Allow meeting hosts to provide one-on-one remote support to another participant. Have you ever done that, Nicholas? Done remote support? If not, isn't that beautiful? You're going to be doing it for the exercise, so you know. So what's so great is somebody's having a problem with their computer, right? Having issues. Somebody in the group, you can help them one-to-one. You can do captions, full transcript, virtual backgrounds. You see this? Allow users to select audio. And this is the key. Everybody pay attention to this. Dimitri, pay attention to this. This is by default, this is off. Allow live streaming of meetings. I don't care right now about the Twitch, custom live streaming. Maybe if we have a service, we'll do this. But the main thing is make sure YouTube is checked off. Do you see that, Dimitri? So make sure in the settings that you have YouTube. If you don't do it, it won't allow you to do it. And by default, they really don't. It's not a thing that most people use, but you can see for business, it's super, super important. And what I like then in this case in McKinsey is that we're able to do that for free, basically, in promoting ourselves, right? Whatever you decide to do, you can promote yourself. Okay, so that was my Zoom sessions there. And then what I want you to do as that individual group there is to create it stream live to YouTube. So I want each individual to create a YouTube channel. I suggest that you use your Gmail working with YouTube, create a channel. And then you can stream to live to YouTube. That'll be individual. Then as a group, I want you to invite other team members, promote co-hosts, turn on live transition. I'd like you to do part of your session. You can do most of your session, record meetings in the cloud, but do a short part of a meeting with your group on premises, or what I say on your computer. And I don't want, Kitty, password protection. Why? Because when I'm looking at your videos, I don't want to waste my time putting in a password. Also, Kitty, guess what? We're not doing anything proprietary here. It's not any company secrets that we're talking about. And then I want you to share a screen, do remote support, show how you can do remote support, have it for each person in your group, know how to do it and show it, create and design polls. So for instance, Jace, did you ever create and design polls in Zoom?
No, I haven't.
So isn't that great? I say it wonderful. You'll know how to do it, right? So when we'll be doing it, so Kitty, when we'll be asking questions in our audience, we won't know. Basically, I'll have you in the background say, Kitty, let's do it on the fly. Let's see how much, who has more than $1 million, who has, who's going to be retiring early, or whatever question. We can do those polls, and then create and monitor breakout rooms. So when you have sessions, be familiar how to do that. And then what we want to do is we want to upload Zoom and YouTube links as an item in our group folder, and we want to put it here. I also, in this exercises that are in assignments and quizzes, I have it also the same thing. I have it as a PowerPoint. So when you're downloading it, you can see it as a PowerPoint, what you need to do. And people are asking me, how much should I do? I want you to do your meetings, your recorded meetings, teaching someone else how to do this. Make it as if I could take your video, or you could give it to anyone else. They could take, and you can be short. You don't have to be hours. Nobody wants to listen hours to any video. And basically have it of those recordings. You can even break it down if you want to. You know, we do part of it one day or part of it an hour, and then we can do it. So what I want you to do is use zoommiami.edu. These are the objectives. Streaming live you'll do on your own. Plus you'll show the streaming when you come together as a group. I want everybody to be involved in that group Zoom meeting, and everybody to help each other, showing that you are proficient. At the end, Kitty, I want you to, it's like hands, everything is easy when you know it, you know how to do that. So I can brush my hands and say, okay, now we know Zoom. So when I ask you, Kitty, okay, you give a Zoom presentation and upload it, and we can even, part of your group project can be a Zoom presentation, recorded, uploaded, password not protected. And then we talk about the same thing. And then this is the area of uploading the link. We have to discuss where we're going to do the uploading to the audit area. I call it the audit area because what? You have the role, Beatrice, right? You can do what? You have all the rights. So let me show you what it is. Make sense? Dimitri, how we doing?
I'm doing good.
All right. So what I need to do then, and you'll do it with me, Patrice, is I want to exit out of BTE regular course. And where do I want to go now, Beatrice?
The audit version.
The audit version. We know all the exercises, all the quizzes, everything I do individual is here, right? The PowerPoints are here, but this is an area in which you have the rights with your group to do anything you want. And notice when I come up, it has announcement. There's nothing there. I gave you a blank course. You can think about it. And I relabeled something called groups. You remember you were in groups last time? Beatrice, do you even remember what group number you were or whatever? You remember who was in it?
I think I was group 8, but I don't remember.
Yeah, but do you remember who was in it? Don't worry about 8, but do you remember who was in it?
I don't
You'll have
think
to
so.
get it. Okay, you'll find out. So if you click on groups here, right? And Lauren, what group were you in?
I'm not sure.
But do you know who was in your group?
I think so. Yeah, I have the contact information.
Yeah, you have the contact information. What's your major, Lauren?
I'm business management and psychology.
And psychology. Okay. And Megan, what's your major?
Legal studies.
Legal studies. Okay. You want to go to law school? Is that the idea?
I don't know yet.
I don't know, but legal studies. Okay. So in this case, what I want to do then is notice I just put myself in as a group, 0. I put my name, I put my email, and I put my phone number. And underneath that, if I click, this is a folder. And underneath the folder, you'll see that this says Zoom group individual exercise. So you'll see here, I want in the front, who attended, what key points did you learn after you did the assignment, what challenges you had, what solutions did you find, like our challenges, I couldn't get, YouTube channel to work, I couldn't store, and then I found the solution. I had to wait 24 hours or I had to use my Gmail account. And basically put all your Zoom recordings and your URLs in the folder. And so inside this part, you would then put in all your exercises there. So if I went, for instance, here to, this is in another class, if I went to group 5, for instance, you see here where it says Zoom collaboration exercise, you see who attended, what were the key points, what were the challenges, what were the solutions. And if I went into Zoom collaboration exercises, they would tell me what was recorded on the cloud, what was the device, and here's a revised YouTube live stream. So the first thing we need to do as a group is, let me go back to ours. The first thing we need to do is find the right one. Under groups is put in the group. Okay. So Abby, do you know who was in your group?
Yeah.
And what group number were you?
I don't remember what number, but I know who was in it.
Okay, so good. So let's say, Abby, we'll do this together. Work with me, Abby. So let's put you for group 1 just for right now. Okay, Abby, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go to build content. You see that? And I'm going to go to content folder. And I'm going to just say group 1. And then I'll put your name. And what's your last name, Abby?
King, King, and then hyphen Taggart, Taggart.
Okay, and then you would put, I'm not going to do it, then you would put your email, right? And then your phone, right? And you would have everybody in your group put that in, right? And I just say submit. And I should see here, you can edit it. Do you have editing opportunities here now? In my other section, you don't. In this section, do you?
Let me check.
What do you think? If you didn't, there was a problem, right? Are you going
Where's
in?
groups? Yeah, where's groups under? I can't find it.
Right here. Are you in the BTE210-J audit?
Yeah.
Now go into groups. You see that under announcement, there's groups?
Oh, it's under announcements.
No, under groups.
I don't have groups as a.
So you have to expand it. See up here on the very top, expand it. This little arrow.
Yeah, I see all the rest like Zoom meetings and stuff like that, but groups isn't. An
But
option.
it shouldn't say Zoom meetings.
Oh.
Share- are you in the audit section? BTEJZ audit? Go back to all your courses that you're taking.
Okay.
Everybody see it? Kitty, do you see it? So you need to
Yeah, I see it.
okay. So while can I change it so I could make you know who's in your group? Kitty.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So let's do this one. Right? I'll make you in this case. I'll make you instead of Abby, I'll have then Kitty and Dowd. And in this case, and then you'll fill in the rest and then submit. Now you try to edit it, Kitty. Can you edit it?
I'm going right now.
Yeah. So I want each group then to do that. And once we have that, notice that's a folder I created by doing a content folder. Then I want to do another folder. Let me just go back. I want to do another folder called Zoom Group Individual Exercises. And you can even copy from me everything that I have here. And then inside this group, then I want you to then you'll then put up the items. You'll be able to put in all, your recordings. And basically you can say you want to permit it, you can browse, you can put in links as well. So if I go back to groups, right?
What do you want me to change about it?
Well, you want to put, just like me, you want to put your email.
Oh, okay, okay.
And you want to be able to put your phone number, and you want everyone in your group with the email and the folder. Questions? Mackenzie, do you have a question? Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand. I don't have a question.
Okay. Okay. So what I want to do now.
I have a question, sorry.
Yes.
I was not here last week, so I don't have a group.
Okay, so you'll put yourself in a group. How many, let me do this. Stop share. How many people do I have today in the class? Somebody want to count? Mackenzie, you want to count how many people? Looks like, how many participants do I have? I guess
There's
39. They said
Yeah,
40, so I guess with me, so there's 39, right? So let's do 10 groups. And we'll do like 4 people to a group. And then later on we can switch. So it seems like we have 39 people, right? So if we have 39 people, we can fit it in. So let's do a breakout room. And what I want to do for 10 minutes, I want everybody to set up your group. If somebody's group 1, you just pick another, group number, put all your information and have it match like mine, where you have all the information, you have the Zoom, and then talk to your group you know, this exercise is going to be due next Wednesday, but if you can start doing it, even start it tomorrow even, or today, and you can put something up, I can even give you feedback on Wednesday, you know, and maybe it'll be good that you can do the assignment before the weekend, so you don't have to bother with that. Any questions before I put us into breakout rooms? I'm going to put us in breakout rooms. If you weren't here last time, Jessica, were you not here last time? So put yourself in a group. So I'm going to do breakout rooms. I'm going to have you choose your group. I said I'll do 10 groups. We'll do 10 groups. I'll do 10. I'll create them. You go into the group. Everybody, by the end of my 10 minutes, will have all your folders done nicely. And then talk about what we want to do in Zoom and discuss it. And then basically you'll have recordings that you can teach someone. You're not going to just talk about the weather, guys. Your idea of having the recording is to teach each other and teach someone else that looks at your recording that it's professional, that how do you do polls? How do you do one-on-one support? How do you share the screen? How do you record live to YouTube? What's the difference between recording to the cloud versus recording to the computer? You'll have two versions. You can have a short one on record to the computer because you'll have to upload your MP4 file. So make recording to the cloud much larger, and just like a minute or two, just do record to the computer so you know the difference and why you need to do each one. So I'm going to open up the rooms, and you go to, in this case, you go to a room. You have 10 rooms. What I say is take the same people you had last time, and those that were not here last time, put yourself in a group. Okay, let's go. And I'll enter each of your groups and see if you have any issues.
I have a quick question before I
Sure.
join my group. So for the adaptive assignment, I was having issues getting to it because every time I tried, I made an account and everything. I did the readings, but every time I clicked the chapter 1 adaptive assignment, it would say error. So I don't know what's happening with that.
Did you try? Sometimes it's wily. So stay with me after class and we'll look at it.
Okay.
Did you try using Chrome?
No, I've just done it on Safari, but I can try.
Okay, people are having problems with Safari. So
Okay.
I'll give you credit for it. Okay, so try today, even, after the class, try doing it on Chrome. A lot of people were having problems using Safari.
Okay, thank you.
My pleasure.
Yeah, I was also
let me
having
know.
issues with Safari.
What? Yeah, you need to get, if you're having issues with Safari, try Chrome.
Okay.
It's easy when you know it. I mean, these are issues that we're going to have all the time. But what you need to do is you have to document it and let me know earlier, right, than the day it's due. And then we'll work it out. Sometimes what I will need you to do is know that you need to document. We'll always have problems. And that's a part of the class. It's figuring out how do you find solutions. What's the beauty? So we having problems here. Even if you don't have it, just go into a group where, like group 1, it only has one person in there. So I would definitely, even if it's not the people that you have, try to figure out to go into a room where there are not so many. I don't want more than 4 people to a room. So find one where there are less people. Right, Jonathan, even like group 1, you can there's 3 people you can go into. So Coral, you have an issue? So you want to see me, Coral, after at the end of the class? Stay with me
Yeah,
so I can help you.
okay.
So Nick, what's the issue?
I'm just looking for the people I was with last time. I think they might have joined like a
So
different
join
room.
right now, don't, you know what I mean? See who's available and then we can work, you know what I mean? It's not like even group 10. No, group 10,
Okay.
no, group 10 is already 5, but find somebody, group 8, I think,
Yeah.
to go to group 8, doesn't matter. You didn't know those people, that was random anyways last week, one like set. And Corral, you can do maybe group 8 too. Just enter group 8. So what, you having problems? You need my help?
Hi, I'm having trouble joining a group.
Just join group 1.
Okay, like I'm clicking on it, but like where's the link to like
Let me get you. I'll assign you to group 1, okay?
okay, thank you.
Okay, guys. So let me make this clear to everyone. Your recordings will be in tutorial in nature. You will show in your recordings how to do all these features. You will do it as a group, and you'll have 2 recordings as a group. You're going to record to the cloud, which will be your longest recording. And then you'll have a very short recording as a group to the computer. The reason being, recording to the computer creates a file, not a URL. So you will be storing to the computer. So I want that to be a very small file that you upload. So you can even do like 2 minutes just talking about what's the difference between recording to the computer versus recording to the cloud. You will be doing those recordings all together as a group, and it will be not just one person speaking. You'll be able that each person will contribute and either ask questions or show what they have learned or discuss where they're having issues. It may be issues, for instance, I couldn't get my YouTube account to work, or I couldn't get the YouTube live to work, or I had issues on some aspects. Every student individually will also upload to your folder how you record live to YouTube. And you'll make a short recording on that, discussing what are the advantages of recording live to YouTube. Questions?
Is all this information going to be posted somewhere?
It's right there in that PowerPoint.
Okay.
Is it one recording for the whole group, or do you need 3 separate recordings from each one?
What do you mean? What are 3? Which 3?
Or not 3? Do you need one recording for each member of the group, or one?
No. Well, you'll have each member of the group will do their own recording of just how to record YouTube live.
And we put the 3 files inside the
Right.
assignment.
Exactly. Inside where?
The group 8, like the group.
Group 8 Zoom recording, right? Let me just show you, for example. Let's say we were group 5. You see here Zoom. Do you see this, Miguel? Zoom collaboration exercises. Everybody who attended.
Yeah.
What were the key points? What did you learn? What were the challenges? What were the solutions you found? And then it says the Zoom recordings and the URLs are in the folder. So here in the Zoom collaboration exercises, this is the Zoom meeting that's recorded on the computer. This is the Zoom meeting recorded on the cloud. This is a revised YouTube live stream by the person, right? Their link they put up. And here, for instance, their Zoom meeting in the cloud, they've given also the URL that Zoom gave. So if you clicked it, for instance, it comes back and group 5 shared the screen, and then you can view. You can keep it relatively short. Everybody gets onto the screen.
Hit record, and then I hit record to the
And then you want to share your screen, right? So you want to make, and then you want to be able to share the screen. One of the problems here is they're just talking, each person. And what's the problem with that? The problem here is you want to be able to share your screen to show what you've done.
This is right next to the share screen button. It
See?
just says pull. I can click on that.
Right.
I touch create.
See, and they talk about it, but what's the problem with it? In talking about it, you want to be able, when they talk about it, you want to be able, Miguel, to see what you've done. You need to share your screen, just like I'm doing, right? If I wanted to show you on Zoom how to record, right, I would share my screen. So you want to record how to do these things. So if you were asking then, Victoria, if you're asking, you want to show somebody how to be able, you could give it to anyone and they would be able to know how to do this in Zoom. Sage, do you understand? So what do you understand, Sage? So let's review. So in case if anyone else has questions, you can understand. So what do you need to do?
We need to make a Zoom call on YouTube live stream and be able to share a screen and show what we've learned and then put it into the folders and then put the challenges and the solutions and have everyone talk.
Right. And everyone show their work, not even just talk. I don't need to see your
Everyone shares their screen and
screen,
shows
you know what I mean? Because just talking, it's like, oh, you do this and then you go to settings. Isn't it better if I show you, you go to settings, right? Sage, it's not just a talk session, but it's more, think about it as a tutorial session. But you can talk over your screen and say, this is where I got stuck. That may be useful too. Or this is where I had a problem and this is how I found the solution. I found out in settings I didn't basically press the live stream in the settings of zoom.miami.edu. Good, very good, Sage. Okay, so you want to take attendance? What do you think, Sage? Let's go for it. Okay.
What do I do?
I'm gonna take attendance. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, am I in the right one? I'm in the audit. I have to go to the regular section. BTE210-J. You see my screen, Sage?
I see it.
Okay, everybody's looking at it. Perfect. I have to go to attendance. I have to go to check-in. I have to start check-in. And anyone having questions, stay with me afterwards. And you see the number there, Sage, 3285?
Yeah.
You got it. And if you have any more questions, after everybody takes attendance, I'll let you go. And those people that have additional questions can stay with me. And we'll discuss it. And Sage, what we'll do on Wednesday, we'll discuss it in class and we can verify it. That way you'll be ready for the following Wednesday. Okay? Perfect. So everybody got the number 3285. Okay. Everybody got it? Let me stop sharing. So what are the questions? How can I help anybody?
I'm just gonna try Chrome and see if it works.
Here, try it now.
Yeah.
Really? Don't leave me. You know what I mean? This way we try Chrome now. Perfect.
Okay.
That's the beauty of us being together. You know what I mean? Then you can waste a whole week not even knowing what happened. You know, it gets frustrating. You know, you keep on, and you know, the computers, even though they say they're, you know, it's artificial intelligence, they're dumb. You do the same thing over and over again. They should be telling you, why don't you use Chrome? Right? They should be suggesting to you.
I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
It's about Wiley Plus.
Yes.
So, I have a book scholarship with the bookstore.
Okay.
So does Wiley Plus have an IBSN number? Because when I tried looking it up on the bookstore, it was like the physical book and not Wiley Plus, like the actual website. Is there any way you can register the site with the bookstore so I can?
So what do I need to do?
I'm pretty sure there's like you're supposed to like call Wiley Plus or something like that. Like you're supposed to register.
Yeah, and when am I supposed to? I'm supposed to give you an ISBN number?
Yeah, an ISBN number.
There's an ISBN number for the book.
Yeah, but it's like not the
Wiley Plus. You know what? Can you? I put a link. So you don't have, you didn't need, could you register for 14 days?
Yeah, I'm on the trial. I just
Okay,
want to.
good,
I just
good.
want to
Yeah,
like.
no, but we want to get off the trial. So
Yeah.
I'll try to, but can you do me a favor? There's a link. Do you go by BJ or Michelle, or how should I? BJ.
Mhm.
Go to stay with me. Go to the course syllabus. And there's a link there. Is there an ISBN number with that? And if not, there's a chat in the links. There's a Wiley Plus support chat.
Yeah, no, but I think you as the professor has to go to the like call the bookstore and register Wiley Plus with the bookstore so that like they have it.
Okay.
if
Can
that
you
makes
send
sense.
me an email?
Yeah, I'll send you an email like of
Send me an email, and then I'll try to figure out who in the bookstore I can ask that for. Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. You know, if you're on that scholarship, why not take advantage of it? But
Yeah.
at least you can get in for that 14 days, you know what I mean? But I don't want to I'll see what I can do on it. Okay,
Okay,
so
yeah.
be so kind, do that tonight and send me, and then I'll try contacting tomorrow. I'll try contacting the bookstore and see exactly what they need.
Okay, thank you.
Because I think, yeah, if they let me do that, then and then maybe what you'll do is I'll find out who I can even email there, and I can CC you there, and then you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
we'll find out who we need to speak to.
Okay.
Thanks for letting me know.
Thank
and
you.
any way I can help you, I'm there.
Thank you.
My
Professor?
pleasure. Yes, Luca.
So are we we're doing this Zoom group exercise on our own, right? Like we're not gonna meet on Wednesday for it, or like our own time?
Wednesday we have regular class.
Okay.
And let me make an announcement. We have regular class on Wednesday, but I'm just saying the following Wednesday so you meet with the group outside of class.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Whenever it's convenient for you guys. On Wednesday, I'll look at if you finish some things, I'll be happy to look at it.
All right. So as long as we get it all done before next Wednesday,
That's
okay?
when it's due.
Got it. Thank you. And we just put in the audit, and that's fine.
Exactly. Into your group, right? Into your folder, right? With the links. And you know what you should do, Luca, is check. Don't wait till Wednesday. Try to get it done and then look at everybody's links and make sure that everything is working.
Yep.
You know, people, what ends up happening in a group, you depend on one person. Oh, they threw it up there. And everybody is just, doesn't even bother. You will get punished by a group, you know, if it's not done correctly. You understand? So you can't say, well, I didn't do it, you know, Mary did it. Well, you're responsible to check what Mary did or whatever.
Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. What else?
Fine.
Who else
Thank
can I-
you.
Who's next? Miguel, what's your question?
Yeah, I have a question about like when we are actually like sharing our screen and like presenting on how to do everything.
Yeah.
Do each and every one of us with the group need to do one presentation, or can it be one for all of us and they can all like screen record?
Yeah. What do you mean? Let's say the only thing that I want a separate Zoom recording is when you're showing how to
Yeah, does it
do
need
the YouTube, but the rest you'll do as a group. Just like, let's say we're in a group right now. The four of us are in a group.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to start off with, okay, Miguel, let's say you're the leader of it, and then you're sharing your screen, and then you can show, okay, the first things that we needed to do here is we needed to do live stream. Well, you need to go to settings, and then you'll go to setting, just like I did in class. You go to setting and you have to make sure this is on. This is how you do it. How do you do a poll? Let's create a poll and actually show it.
Yes, but do we each need to do that, or can I? Or
no,
can
you take. Let's say you do the poll. Lauren will show.
Oh, okay.
Lauren will show.
Okay, so we divide. We divide everything.
Yeah, but have everybody know how to do it. You understand?
Yeah.
But I don't want to be that Lauren does everything and everybody says, oh, "Good work, Lauren. I like it."
Okay.
You know what I mean? So what I would do, Miguel, is I'd take over as leader in your group and discuss it ahead of time, but everybody tried it before they come to the meeting. Everybody knows how to do it.
Okay.
You understand? Everybody's preparing beforehand. And then, for instance, Lauren comes in and says, you know, I couldn't figure out that poll. This is where I got stuck.
Mhm.
And you discuss it and you record. This is where I got stuck. Because if Lauren got stuck there, guess what? It's a common problem. And then Miguel says, oh, you know, I had that problem too, but this is what you need to do.
Okay.
So basically all of those assignments, basically, I want to see that everybody's involved in it rather than, you know, I can tell already in the class, some people are more excited about this class than others. And you've been in groups before, right? You have one person do it and two people you can't even find.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? So you make those assignments, Lauren, ahead of time and say you're in charge. And if they show that they're not doing anything, you know, all you can do is encourage them, you know, would you say, hey, listen, we need to get this done. You're in charge. So that's a great idea, Lauren. Remind me to tell people that, make those assignments, you know, ahead of time. That's why I want you to be prepared that you're going to be able to do everything. And then you say, you know what? I want to show how to do polls. I really like it. I never knew how to do a poll before. And if I show it again, I'll know it better too. Have you ever noticed that when you teach something, you end up knowing it better?
Got it. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Lauren.
I just had a question about yesterday I was practicing like trying to live stream on YouTube and it wasn't working. But just now I did just go into my channel and then I requested streaming access and it says wait 24 hours.
Yes,
Should that
exactly.
fix the problem?
Yes,
Okay.
and you know what? Perfect. You take that on and you record it. Of what you needed to do. And that's a common problem. Show what you need to check off. And even I would do that in the Zoom session and do it on your own, saying, because everybody has to do the record live to Zoom, discuss those issues, not just everything is, if you've already had a Zoom channel, you don't have that problem. But if you're creating it, that's what you have. And where do you sign up? Perfect.
Okay. And then just to clarify, since we are doing the YouTube live on our own, when we do the group recording, do we also stream to YouTube there or no?
Yeah, one person should stream.
Okay, got it.
So I would even do for yours, you can stream, but you'll have a second one. Your other one, it will be excellent. If you can do that first one for Wednesday, you know, just your YouTube live and talk about your issues and show your issues, where you have to enable, you know, where you need to be verified. And then I'll highlight you in the class.
Okay, sounds good.
It'll be part of your participation grade.
Okay, sounds good.
So upload it and remind me on Wednesday to show that to the class. Because that's where people
just my video, right?
What? Your
just
video.
Yeah.
And put it up already. Put it up on your audit area.
Okay.
You can already, and put your name, that it's yours, you know, that people can't, you know what I mean, that take credit, you know, that this is yours. And even underneath, when you upload it, underneath you could put some statements of what are note, you know, under challenges, you need to sometimes wait 24 hours.
Okay.
Get a channel or something like that.
Thank you.
Perfect. Keep up the great work.
Thank you.
And attitude. Okay. So what did we find? Did it work?
No, it's still not working. I'm gonna try to restart my laptop. Maybe like there's just like too much going on, but yeah, it's still not working right now.
Did you do Chrome?
Yeah, I did Chrome. I downloaded Chrome and everything.
Okay, share your screen with me.
Okay.
Just before. Where are you in the dark? You don't have any lights? Can you see?
Yeah, I can see. Okay, I'm gonna screen share.
You look like you'd be good for one of those Halloween movies. In the dark.
Oh my god.
No, it's creeping in the back.
Okay, I'm gonna screen share. Um, do I just go to like, oh wait, no, I see share screen. Okay. Share screen. Okay. Share.
Okay. Welcome to Google Chrome.
Yeah.
Set as the browser. Okay, so now go to Google. Share your whole screen. Did you share your whole screen?
Yeah. Wait, enter full screen. My like laptop is just super laggy right now. I have a lot of apps open.
Can you try on like another computer?
So I don't have another computer, but
No, I mean that's somebody else's computer.
okay,
Where do you live?
I live in Lakeside, like on campus.
Okay, so do they have a lab or something, or just
They don't have a lab, but I have friends that live here, so I could ask them.
ask the friends that live there and say, can I borrow your computer for an hour? And then try to use because you're logging in, you'll log in, see page unresponsive, you have all these things. So that's what I would do is go borrow another computer of one of your friends, right? Borrow their computer and then log into courses.miami.edu with your credentials.
Okay.
With your username and ID.
Okay,
and
so Chrome decided to open finally, so I'm gonna try again. But yeah, I can just do that as well. Like that might be.
But I just tried anyways on yours now. But that's what worst comes to worst when that happens. Just borrow one of your friends'
yeah, exactly.
computer, and then you just log in with your own credentials. You can do that in any computer. It's not assigned to you. And then just go to Wiley Plus.
Yeah. Okay. Let me do that right now. Still being very slow. I think I'm gonna restart my laptop.
Yeah, restart your laptop.
Okay, I'm gonna restart it. But I'll email you if it works.
Yeah, email if it works. And if not, go get somebody else's and use Chrome.
Okay.
I'm even thinking, I don't even know if they have like in the library. Don't they have computers in the library?
They do.
So go into the library and go to one of their computers and see if you can get in.
Okay, I'll do that.
Of course, try tonight even in the library. Go to the library and let me know that it worked in the library. What do you care? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'll try that. Thank you.
Yeah, going. Okay. So everything else, are you clear what we need to do?
Yeah, everything else is good. I'm in my group. I know what we're doing. I took the quiz today, so
good. Okay, so you got up to that part, and you'll get the other part. You'll get the Wiley done.
Yeah.
And then what is your major again?
Finance.
So you really need this stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you become a group leader, you know what I mean, in your group, and let them know what to do and make the assignments, Yeah. And you don't want, you know what I mean, anybody that's being slacky.
That's annoying.
What we end up having is, encourage them, to take a vital part. We can already see the difference among the people. And then this way, everybody can learn.
Exactly.
That's what I want, that it's just not one person in the group that knows it. Oh, we got the techie guy.
Yeah, we need everyone to
everybody can do it on their own. That when you say, hey, you know what, for a presentation, I need a poll done. We need some polls done. When we do a presentation, you can just turn to anybody and say, oh, do the polls, where they say, oh, I never knew how to do that.
Exactly. So everyone's getting their fair share, and
not only fair share, everybody can be independent, that later on you could just do your own, you could create your own channel.
Everyone's, I 100% agree. Okay.
You know what I mean? And that's in the beginning. And then a lot of times people are just scared. You know what I mean? They say, oh, I'm not tech. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
We're not born with this stuff,
Yeah.
Like
my dad's very tech savvy because he's in like software engineering, and my mom's in wealth management and finance. She's not very tech savvy.
Yeah.
I'm not very tech savvy myself, but I'm trying to be.
But you will be, and now with the assistants, with all those Google AI, even like your father who's doing software, engineering or programming, you'll have an assistant with you. You know what I mean? You'll have an assistant that'll do, but you have to be able to know what to ask the assistant.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
You know what I mean? So you need to know a lot of even the language to even communicate. Hey, you want this program done? You have to know what needs to be done.
Exactly.
To tell somebody.
You're right.
You know what I mean? And have the confidence of it and say, hey, I can understand it. Maybe I'm not going to be a programmer. I don't want to be a programmer, but at least I know what a program is to be able to help. Great. Yeah. And where are you from? Where you guys live, your family?
I'm from East Brunswick, New Jersey, but my parents are immigrants from India.
Okay, but you were born here?
Yeah, I was born and raised in Jersey my entire life.
Yeah,
that's why I came to Miami. I was like, I need a change. I need to get out of
here. No, it's good, and it's good to get out of the house too.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm taking 7 classes this semester. This is my only online one.
Okay, yeah, I'm the only one. Yeah. So anyway, so hopefully it's a challenge for me to do online, but I'm trying. Give me ideas on how I can make it better.
I think you're doing a good job right now.
Yeah. Okay. So give me value. You know what I mean? I won't take it personally. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Say, hey, listen, or you can even be your eyes and ears and say, even interrupt me and say, you know what, you need to, explain this or
exactly
be participating because more on your side of what people aren't understanding or or I'm going too slow or whatever. We can you explain this?
Exactly. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to restart my laptop, but thank you so much.
You're welcome so much too. Okay. Ciao. Bye.
Bye.